Hey guys, my name's Tanya,
I'm Tim.
and welcome to Temu Tuesday. We both got penny stuff, so I'm pretty sure you read the title. We've been getting a lot of penny stuff. I feel like almost every video, I've gotten at least one thing in that video that I got for a penny.
I know my orders are coming. There's probably about 3 or 4 things I got coming. I got as a penny.
So, for both of us, the way that we're getting the penny stuff, and I've said before, is that I keep stuff in my cart. Now Tim keeps a flipping boatload in his cart. I saw his cart the other day. It was ridiculous. I don't. I usually only have like one or two items in my cart, and that's what happens. Now, granted, if I get it for a penny, it's not something that was super expensive.
No.
To begin with, so it's usually
under $8.
Oh, I was gonna say like under $5, but
yeah, I mean because these gloves were $7.99.
Yeah,
and I got it for a penny.
Okay, so I mean it just depends on what the item is, I guess, but that's how I've been getting it. I do not have my email signed up with Temu. I only have the app and my phone number, so I get all of my penny stuff through text message.
Yep, same thing.
Same for you?
Yep.
So, again, I don't use the email part of it because I get enough stinking email as it is. I don't need Temu spam in my email. But yeah, that is how I get mine, is through the text message. And it'll usually pop up. Or sometimes I get it through the app too. Like the app will pop up on the top of my phone and say, hey, you have something in your cart that's cheaper, or you have something that's dropped price from whatever it started to a penny.
That dropped major price.
Yeah, so I guess if you don't use the app, you may not be able to get, because people ask me a lot in the comments. So I'm assuming if you don't use the app, that's probably not a perk that you're going to get because you're not using the app, which is fine. Just I don't know how they would send it to you. Maybe they send it to you through email. I don't do the email, so I'm not sure exactly how that works. But yeah, I guess that's a perk of the app, is that you either get it sent to you via text message, or the app itself will do a push notification. I do have my push notification set up to where I allow Temu, the app, to send me push notifications. I mean, you have to go into your settings and make sure that it's set up that way, and mine is. And that's the reason why, because I want them to send me whatever.
And they send you a lot of stuff.
They will, yeah. So I mean, you have to be willing to take the good with the bad, because they will send you a lot of
If you get on Temu and you
crap.
get off of without placing an order, you'll probably get 2 or 3. Oh, you left something in your cart.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, don't forget about this here. Or,
come back.
Oops, we forgot to tell you about this.
Yeah, and sometimes that works too.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes if I'm on there and I just go out of the app, they're like, oh shoot, we need to get her back in here. Let's offer her something that's in her cart cheaper to get her to come back on the app. I feel like that's what they're doing. That's all about engagement. They just want you on the app as much as possible. And well, they got my attention because it works for me.
It does work.
Yeah, they get me all the time. So I have 2 items that are a penny today. Tim's got something that's a penny today.
But then I have something that I got a notification that there was a big drop that was in my cart too. So
Really?
because it is still $42, and I got it for $29.
Dang. You know what? Somebody else told me that they bought one and they got theirs in the 20s too. They said,
well, my first one was like that.
They're like, don't tell Tim, don't get jealous, but I got mine for 20 something.
The first one was, I think, 28 or 29, and the second one was 32, 33, and then this one I had in my car because it went up $10, and I'm like, no. Just
leave it in there. Yeah.
So.
Tim's cart is insane. Can we talk about it for a minute? How many items do you think you have in your cart?
About 15.
How many items do you guys keep in your cart? I don't do that.
Well, mine is because I've come across something I like, but then I'll be searching with using the picture trick with it.
Yeah.
And I still haven't got it cheaper than what I wanted, so I keep it in my cart, and then
so you could keep periodically going back and doing the picture trick?
Exactly.
All right. I could see that.
Or if I decide, well, really and truly, I don't really want that, even though at the time I thought it would be a cool thing to have, and then I might delete it. Matter of fact, I deleted 3 things out of my cart this morning because it's something I just like, no, I'll never use this. Type thing.
I do that a lot.
But really and truly, my Amazon cart's the same way.
I don't have anything in my Amazon cart.
My Amazon cart's probably got over 20 things in it.
I have nothing in mine unless I'm purchasing it right then.
No.
I don't keep stuff in there. I actually have to go back and look like at my old orders to find stuff because I don't keep anything in there.
No, I'll put it in there and I do the same thing. I mess around trying to find prices cheaper, or is this something that we talked about, that we might need, or hey, this might be a good idea, or and
That's
it
so
just
funny.
sits there.
Yeah, I don't.
Like the thing I got for the Jeeps, I still got them in my cart because I'm trying to get it cheaper than what it is now.
That's so funny.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
it's little things like that.
I buy one or two things and I check out. Sometimes 3, check out. I don't know. I just don't keep stuff in there. I don't know why.
I know I have a couple things that's been in there for over a year.
Oh my, I for sure don't have anything like that. All right, let's get this haul started. I'm going to go first because it's something I got you and you're going to laugh. So I paid $3. It's for his desk. If you don't know, Tim works from home mostly now as opposed to before. He does travel a little bit, but nothing like he used to. He's not going out of the country anymore, and he's only, if he leaves out, he's only gone 1, max 2 days. So it's nothing like he was. He was gone for like a week, 2 weeks, overseas, God knows where, who knows. But with that came with a lot of people he has to manage. So he said this to me the other day because his boss said it to him, and I actually found something for his desk. So I paid $3.18 for this, and I only got a 3-cent price adjustment.
Yeah, I use that one thing you bought me for my desk, that football, that stress ball.
Oh, a stress ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've used it quite a bit. Okay.
Stuck in there?
Yeah, it's like taped inside there. That's funny.
What?
I actually saw this pop up on my
You
feed.
did?
Yep.
Temu was listening. They
Yep,
were
they
listening
are.
to our conversation. Well, that thing doesn't want to
Here,
leave
you
you.
take it. So I like that. Yep. I cannot control. And it has a whole list of
Stuff on
things.
the outside.
So it goes other people's mistakes, the future, my age, other people's happiness, world problems, if people like or dislike me, the weather, how long things will last, what other people think,
Can't control any of that.
how others react, the past, and all this stuff is on the outside of a circle.
Right.
And then on the inside of the circle is I can control,
Yeah,
and it has a whole list of things: my attitude, my actions, my thoughts.
that's right.
How long things.
Probably how long you think about things, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
My efforts, my choices, my boundaries, how I treat myself, my words, how I treat others. So,
Yeah.
and where this is coming from, where she said this, my boss said this the other day, is that his favorite line is control what you can control.
Yeah.
And because if not, you will definitely get stressed majorly.
Yeah.
So,
You can only do what you can do.
Yep.
That's it. That's
bottom line.
Yeah.
But I do like this thing.
Yeah.
This thing
You
go
can't-
right in front of my.
Yeah, you just
People.
gotta take
Stay
it.
focused and
Yeah,
just-
take it, and that's with everything. Everything.
And that's what I was saying is, control what you control, because I've actually started incorporating that in our regular day life and everything too, because a lot of things
What do
we
you
keep,
do?
yeah,
No, you can't.
You
That's
know.
it. It is what it
and
is.
not,
So you just
And then that's
take
why
it,
he said you use that word, he goes, it's better to say control what you control.
then it is what it is.
Yes, because
Yeah.
it's more like you can't control that. And
Yeah.
the other thing, like, oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's kind of a catch.
It is.
He's got another saying too that I've kind of started growing on, and actually, one of my other guys told me about this one. Is every day is a Monday, no matter what.
Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like Mondays.
Nope.
I don't.
So
I don't like Mondays. I like Sundays because we usually do our Temu haul on Sundays, and so I get to play with all my stuff that I bought
yes,
for the week until next Sunday rolls around. I have a couple other good things over there, and I didn't show them today because I'm saving them for next week. So yeah, I get to play with all my goodies on.
Since our videos are unsponsored, your support means the world to us. Leaving a comment and sharing really helps us to keep our content unsponsored. You're the best.
So
That's it.
you go. That was
well, and I'm
even
going to
though it
go with
was
something
you.
I've been really waiting on, It actually was delayed by about 3 weeks. I got a $5 credit on it. Which I was hoping more than that because it was.
Did you complain?
I did complain.
Oh, and they didn't do it?
That's
Didn't
when I
give you
got
more?
my. That's when I got my $5 credit.
Oh, okay.
You know, so.
Okay.
Now that I got it, I'm happy and disappointed at the same time.
Happy and sad.
Yeah. So basically, what it is I bought me a smoker for.
Juice.
Yes. So most of the ones on there are all the ones you have to light the wood chips with a lighter, basically like a butane
Like a
torch.
butane torch.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did not want that. I've seen the electric ones and stuff on Amazon, and they're about $40 to $50 on Amazon. And I'm like, no, eventually Temu will get it, and they finally got one on there now. This is actually my second one I ordered because the first one got stuck in Atlanta somewhere and it never showed,
moved
and
back up.
then it always automatically got canceled, and
Yeah.
then I found this one here. So it is a split device here, so it's got, you know, we've already put some wood chips in it already and stuff. There's supposed to be flavored chips. Well, that's the disappointing part because we went through all 6 of them and they don't smell. So while that's going, it takes about 20 seconds. You know, it's supposed to be.
And you can hear it, by the way. Oh, actually, it's red under there.
Well, that's the
because
flame.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a trip. Makes it look good.
Yep. So you're supposed to have pecan, cherry, beech, oak, apple, and pear. Well, we went through and smelled every single one of these because they're supposed to have a smell to them,
Yeah.
and they're just plain wood.
They all just smell like kindling.
That's all they smell
That's it.
like.
There is zero other smell to them
So-
at all. And
But as you can see, it definitely does smoke it up
yeah,
pretty good and everything. And the smell itself, you know, it smells just like,
smells like a campfire,
yep.
which is, I love that.
Yeah,
smell,
I mean,
but
I
that's
like-
not what it's supposed
No,
to.
it's not. It's supposed to have
Except for
that-
maybe the oak one.
Right, you
Yeah.
know, but it doesn't, you know. It did change the taste of the whiskey a little bit for being,
I've never drank that ever. I'll smell it. You won't catch that on my lips.
well, there were certain ones that you will.
Well,
It is an old fashioned still too, but it's not the
yeah,
smoked
but
ones.
it's not the same.
No, but I paid I wrote on the side of the box $22.34 for this, and like I said, I'm gonna do some research, see if I can find how to season
The chips.
chips themselves.
I know some of you do the smoked old fashions because you've told me in the comments. So if you've ever seasoned your own wood chips for your smoked old fashions, let me know how you're doing that, what you're using, and we'll check that out too. Or if you know of any chips that you've gotten from Temu already, that's something I know that. Let me say this real fast. So I know you can't put a link in the comments. YouTube doesn't allow it. And it's because there's safeguards to that, because there's a lot of crazies out there and people are just out in left field somewhere. That's why they don't do it. But I have found, because some of you are overseas and our links don't work for you, unfortunately. However, if you leave me a comment and tell me which one it is, I can actually go back into the app and I can copy and paste the wording of what it says, and then I can put the wording in the comments for you, and then you can turn around and copy and paste it into yours. Hopefully it comes up that way. In saying that, you can do the same thing to me. So you can do the wording, just not the link.
Right.
So if you copy and paste the wording from your app or however you do it, I know most of you watch us on TV though, so that's not going to work. You'd have to get on your phone or on your tablet or something to do it, to copy and paste it, or your computer. But that's how you could send me the description of what it is if you found some chips already that you like or that work or have a really good smell or whatever, so that I can tell Tim and he can order them.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like a workaround from
Because
the links.
Temu definitely changes the wording to match whatever the thing is in their way. Because if you think
Because
about
it's
it,
not what you
no,
think
and I
it
started
would
laughing
be.
when he started talking about the wording because there's actually brass knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
On the
They're
site.
legit
Brass knuckles.
brass
in a
knuckles.
but they call them boxing gloves.
Let's box with those. Somebody's face is gonna be
Yeah,
ate up.
that's old school boxing, I guess you could say.
That is
but
so
that's
bad.
that's how with the wording, because that way you can actually search for it the way it's supposed to be, and then you can probably go back to find the actual.
Dude.
But I thought that was.
You
funny.
want to box with some brass knuckles?
No.
Heck, well, I'd be out.
No.
I'd be down for the count. All right, I needed some new ones of these. I'm hoping that they're stiff because that's what I like for. I need some more like eyeshadow brushes. That's what these are for. I paid $2.34 for these. I did get a 25-cent price adjustment. And you can't tell when you're on there whether or not the brush itself is going to be kind of stiff. And I don't like them when they're super poofy because it's harder for the eyeshadow to go on for me. I'm not like some makeup pro. So this one's I know it depends on the brush too. Okay, so that's a good one. This would be one that I like. And I know I'm not going to like all of these. I already know. So whichever ones I don't like, I already know I don't like that one. I already know. That one's going to the thrift store. So, yeah, I'm going to like this one. Yeah, I can tell I like this one. You see what I mean by how flimsy it is?
Yeah, but see, this makes a good dusting brush like in your keyboard.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm not doing that. I don't like that one either. This one's an angled one. And yes, I know they all have their different purposes. I don't care. I don't like what I don't like. Yeah, I don't like that one either. So I'm probably only going to get 3. Yeah, I got 3. 3 out of 7. Yeah, 3 out of 7 that I like. But again, I paid $2.34 and I got a quarter back. So I paid $2 for 3. That's okay. I'll use them for a long time.
It's like 70 cents a piece.
Yeah, I don't even care. So somebody from the thrift store is going to get some new brushes. And Tanya got some new brushes. It's a win-win. I can't help it. I like what I like.
I'm gonna throw you a curve. I'm gonna actually talk about an item I bought a while back. This was actually on a spur of the moment thing and stuff. So
It's storming, and Penny
Yes.
is flipping out. She's laying right behind us.
So I bought this probably 4 or 5 videos ago, and I decided to bring it down because I've been experimenting with this quite a bit. So I bought this for when I do travel, and you have the TVs on the planes and stuff like that. Instead of using the wired earbuds, they use your Bluetooth earbuds. So that's what this is for. It works great with that. So
Really?
yes,
So you plug that in. You don't have to use wired headphones.
no.
You can just plug that in, and
Yeah, that's
it's
to my AirPods or even the AirPod Max.
because it's a requirement that you use plugged-in earphones normally on the plane to hear the sound.
You have to have headphones in or earphones in, so you have to have something plugged into their TV so you don't hear
So
the
you can
audio.
hear it, yeah.
Right, so you can hear it no matter what, unless you want to read the
I always
subtitles.
watch from my phone, but I can
No.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
So this just plugs into the 3.5 millimeter port on the plane itself, and then once you have it synced already, for like say you do all at home, it's going to sync to your devices every single time you plug it in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, with the way technology is out there too, a lot of your like PlayStations, the PS Portals, the Nintendo Switches, they don't have Bluetooth on them. So they have the earbud jack that you have to plug something in.
Okay.
So
Does that work?
this works. This works because I've been messing with my Portal and it works perfectly.
What?
So, yeah.
Oh, I bet you're pumped.
Oh yeah, definitely. So because I can use my AirPod.
Because they're way better quality than
Yes.
the plugins.
Yes. I mean, they do make some really good plug-in ones, but the thing
But
is, though,
who
yes,
wants to?
right.
Yeah, who wants to
Who
drive
wants
around
to
two
be
different
tagged?
styles?
You know, linked up to your device like that. I mean, yeah, if you want to put your
Yeah.
device on, keep your headphones on, and move on, and
Yeah,
you know.
that's
But yeah, so this for $9, it is multiple purpose use
yeah.
that you can do with it and stuff. So
That's pretty sweet.
yeah,
If I understood that, y'all understood that.
yeah. And like I said, I just wanted to make sure people understood that too with that, that it
That's
is not
pretty
just
cool.
for. But I
And he's been using it a long time.
yeah. So
That's pretty sweet. Okay.
now back to regular schedule programming.
Yeah, right. I bought 4 of these. They're all different. I paid $2.35 a piece initially. I've gotten 2 different price adjustments on all of them. One was for 48 cents, and then one was for 20 cents. So I only paid $60 something technically. And there, I got different colors. I got like a brush, nickel, a silver, a black, and a white or a clear, and they're all bumpers for my Apple Watch.
These can be used on mine too.
Yeah, probably.
Mine's a 41.
Yeah, I think mine's a 38 or 40, whatever, something like that. But I like this clear one. The clear one's probably my favorite. But I've had this one forever and ever.
And you still get a lot of compliments on that one.
I do.
Yeah.
But it's time to change. So I got some more bumpers. I'll have to add this to my my watch collection. Is that the black one? You gonna keep that one? Okay. I'll order another one. No, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
I think you sent me that link for these, and I actually got me a black one coming and stuff.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I like this clear one. I think I'll probably put it on today. But
And these are actually really better.
these are nice.
They're better than some
they're
of the
not
ones I've
like some of
gotten.
the Cheesemo. I gotta watch my mouth. Some of the Cheesemo ones.
Yeah, these
That's
are
not
actually pretty durable. Yeah. Those
This
all
just
things
pop,
pretty neat
does
too.
this pop off. This one I think just pops off.
The problem is when they sit on there for a long period of time, they stick.
There, I got it. But this one goes, I think, all the way over, doesn't it? Or does it just pop on too?
It just pops on too.
Does it?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. It's dirty under there. Ugh. Let me wipe it on my pajama pants. I told Tim, I said, I'm just going to put on pajama pants. I said, because they're never going to know.
Well,
He's
now
like,
you guys know.
but now you know, I told you. But yeah, I'm sitting here in my pajama pants. You don't care, do you?
I mean, it's
You don't
yucky.
care?
It's yucky outside. It's rainy.
I know. Can you guys hear it? It's pretty nasty out
You
there.
know, it's. Trust me, I was about to be bed laying down taking a nap with how nice and rainy it is.
Okay, this one does, I think, go all the way around
Yeah,
somehow.
I'm just gonna pop this out.
Get it.
So now you probably end up taking your.
Oh, I do have
bands
to
off,
take the
yeah.
bands off. Okay, so the other one was a little bit different where I didn't have to do that, but that's okay. Don't be a pain. Oh shoot.
Must be some. You did something. You find your phone.
I guess I did. Oops, my bad. Ooh, I better check my phone and make sure this didn't mess with the phone
Yeah.
of recording.
Yep.
Oh gosh, are y'all still there? Hopefully.
Can you do that while you do that?
Oh, I almost got it. Yeah. Oh, I messed up my nail polish spinning around. Okay. It's all back on there. Let me come check you all out, make sure you're still okay. Yeah, we're still recording. They're still there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all right. We're still
Now you're
there.
watching back to normal.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna put a new band on here, and probably new charms. I might as well just take it all off now. I'm gonna switch it around. I'm gonna switch it around later. Put a new band on. Did you take the black one, or you said you got one coming?
I got one coming, but I can take that one and give you the other one.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, yeah. No. I like it. You really do need a bumper with these Apple Watches,
You do.
because otherwise it scratches. I've had mine for years. I've had this watch for years. They are a little spendy at first, but just for what I need it for, I don't need to upgrade. I mean, I've had it forever. What in the world?
So I'm trying to figure it out all too, which I don't want to get this on there for a video or not because I got to figure out how to use this. So I got me another screen covers for the phone. I did like the other ones I had. They just didn't last long on there. They started, especially since I was putting my phone in my pocket over and over time again. So I bought.
Are these like privacy covers or what are they?
Yeah, these are privacy covers here. I actually have another set coming. It's more like a reflective style cover.
Yeah, you can use it when it's outside.
Yeah, exactly.
I use my umbrella.
So, but what did I pay for this one? I paid $4.99, and you get 4 or 5 of these.
Yeah.
4 of them. Yeah, 4 of them. This little privacy thing. It comes with a little the guide to help you. You're supposed to pull it over and all that stuff. It's got a QR code you're supposed to watch and all that stuff and everything. So, but these are very
Thick.
durable screens. And like I said, the last time I put one on my phone, I was always against these.
Yeah, he was. He always complained about them.
But technology's gotten better, and I'm happy with them.
Yeah.
So, and plus it keeps that your fingerprints and smudges and all that stuff off of them too, and everything really good. So, yeah,
So you gonna try to install one?
I'm gonna try to install one. Yes, hopefully I can get it done properly.
Hopefully. All right, tell them your issue.
Well, for starters, that the mount when you sit on top of the thing actually does not put enough pressure when you're sliding the lens thing on, so it moves when you're trying to do it. And then of course, after the second attempt, it's better, but there's still little air pockets everywhere.
I see them. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to work them out now and everything.
Yeah.
So to me, it's not as easy as the last one I got. Cause the last one I got was lined up, pulled, and
it was right on there. Yeah.
right, no problem at all. But this one here moves, and the bad thing about when you have the camera one at the top here too, you got to make sure that's lined up properly.
Oh yeah.
And, you're used to have everything messed up. So
it's just not as user friendly as the last one.
Not at all.
Right.
Not at all.
I got something that Tim got a while ago. It came in finally. I only paid $5.19 for mine. What did you pay for yours?
I don't remember. Actually,
It was more than $5.19.
I want to say it's like $9 or $10
or more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I got mine on a deal. Something in your cart is cheaper. That's what this was. I think I got pink. I'm hoping I did. I think I did. I can get it. It's just one of those little chipped my nail. Not now, earlier when I was doing the watch. Yeah, it looks, yeah, it's pink. Got the pink one. Cause I'm a pink girl. It's the new portable
It's
charger.
not the fancy one that I had, but it's more of a
Oh yeah,
travel.
it's not his super cool one he got last week.
Yeah, I really like that one. That one is actually working really good.
This one's good for travel, but I'm gonna put it next to my bed too. So, but it'll go with me whenever we go somewhere as well. But the one I have now next to my bed is, yeah, not great. But it's just got the little thing. So you can put your phone on here for the mag. And all the new Apple phones are basically, if you take the cover off, it's got the MagSafe thing. And then I can put my AirPods on there and my watch too. So
All one thing.
it does, yeah, it does all in
And
one.
this is adjustable.
Yeah, you can make it however you want. It's got
Yeah.
the thingy on the back.
I think it's got 3 adjustment things on it.
Yeah, there you go. So you can make it however you want. However you want it to stand up. So yeah, the pink's cute. I like it.
Yeah, just remember to take off the
I will.
Yeah.
I see it. And then it come with the cord, but not a cube. which that's normal.
Yep.
I already
Anymore, that's
Yeah,
normal.
and I won't be using this cord anyway because it's too short, more than likely.
Actually, no, it would actually plug into the back of, remember we
Oh, our
got
tables have
Yeah.
the little plug-in.
yeah,
Okay,
and
I
this
lied.
will still, this actually does put out the right,
I did.
those actually put out the right voltage for those plugs.
Okay. So yeah, cute, huh? Got all the goodies on there. But you do have to have the, oh no, you don't. You could plug it in there, huh?
What do you mean?
If you didn't have the style, if you had an older phone that didn't have the MagSafe on there,
It wouldn't work at all.
It wouldn't work at all?
This
What's
is,
this?
This is only for, this is what charges
Just for
this.
that?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
all it is. Yeah.
okay, well you have to have that for
Yeah,
these.
it has to be Mac. And anything newer than, for the iPhones, anything 13 and newer is the MagSafe.
It's already built into
Yeah.
the phone,
Yeah.
so works for me.
I actually bought a tool for the first time in a long time.
Ooh, it is a while actually since you bought one.
Yep. So I got this for two reasons. One is I just thought it was neat looking,
Mm-hmm.
and two is because I've been messing around with computers quite a bit more, just messing with things. I thought it was a nice little adjustable style, interchangeable screwdriver.
Oh, it is kind of cool looking.
Yeah, it's different. It's got a nice little rubber grip on it. It doesn't have the back end where you can actually sit there and spin it in your hand really easily.
Oh yeah, I like those.
But it's still this one here. You're not supposed to be using a lot of torque when you're dealing with either the RC
I like how
cars.
long it is.
Yeah, so and it does. Well, it definitely does grip it pretty good too. They had other longer bits on there and stuff too. These are all the hex heads. I plan on probably getting a couple more of the Phillips and stuff like that to kind of keep together as a kit. But yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking.
it's aerodynamic. It's got all the
Oh
holes.
my lord, you're funny. All right, here comes one of my penny items. So Easter's right around the corner. So I did get me a new phone case for 1 penny. Penny, penny, penny.
Not you.
Not Penelope, a penny. Why can't this open? What's wrong with it? Okay, you go. The new phone case. Like
that.
it?
I do
Like
like
it?
that. Yeah.
Me too. So it's got the cross on there, and it's got everybody walking up the path to the cross. So yeah,
Nice.
that one's going on my phone next. After this video, I'll put it on there.
Just to talk about the phone cases too.
It's-
With the MagSafe ones, they do make cases that have the magnetic in the back that's supposed to go through to your phone to help charge. I do not recommend trying to charge with the phone case on using the MagSafe. One, you're not getting a good enough charge with your devices, and two, it actually will get really hot and probably can melt the case too and everything
Yeah,
on that part. Just
FYI.
yeah. To get the good charge and everything, have the case off when you're trying to use the MagSafe stuff.
Yeah, I like it.
What do I do?
I don't
I do my penny one. So this was $6.99, and actually these are discontinued now.
Oh no!
So, but I got these for a penny, and it's a pair of gloves. They call these CrossFit style gloves because you got the nice padding for working out and everything. But also too, if you're biking or whatever, it's kind of got like the little knuckle covers, just enough to give you some protection and stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered the extra large, which is what I've always ordered, and they do fit really good, nice and fitted, I guess you can say.
Yeah, those are nice.
You know, the Velcro
They're nice
works
and
really
tight.
good. Yes, and that's good if you're gonna use it for working out or CrossFit, especially if you're riding the bike or whatever, mountain biking, any of that stuff and everything. So
Yeah, those fit nice.
they do. Yes. So for a penny, definitely worth it. But for the $7.99, they're definitely still worth it too.
Yeah,
So
but it's better if it's a penny.
exactly.
All right, here's my other penny item. I bought that new sunglass holder, right? And I still have open spaces, right? So I feel like buying a pair of sunglasses was warranted because there's still space available. So, but I got them for
Is
a
this
penny.
supposed to be that new child math?
Girl math. Sunglass math. Sunglass math.
Maybe it comes in a case. I think it's the first one you bought that came in a case.
Came in its own cheesemo case. Very cheesy. I'm sure I will not keep this case at all. But again, I got it for 1 penny, and they're flowery. Lots of flowers. I don't have any sunglasses like these whatsoever. I don't know if I'm gonna like them. About to find out. So they're cute. I like them online. They got lots of flowers all the way around them.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're dark.
I do like those. They go with your shirt perfectly.
Do they?
Yes.
I didn't plan it. I don't think.
Subconsciously, she
Maybe
probably
subconsciously
was. Yeah.
I did.
You know, yeah, they're cute on you. I
Are
like
they?
them. Yes.
They are dark. Like
They are
this is
dark.
probably the darkest pair I
straight
have.
on, I cannot see your eyeballs.
These
But
will be
from the side,
these will be great for the beach because
Yes.
it gets really sunny out there. Oh, looky
we
there.
passed the hair test.
Pass the hair test. So yeah. All right. If you like them, I like them.
Mhm.
They're comfortable. I mean, they're like not going anywhere.
Well, I thought that was the thing, but I was just rattling the head there.
Don't be telling them about that.
All right, so I did not realize that Temu had these on their site until just one day I decided to search for it.
That happens a lot.
Being that we're slowly getting back into randomly bowling every now and then.
Tim and I used to bowl on a league. That's a fun fact that y'all didn't know about
Nope.
us, I'm sure. We used to be league bowlers. I would say back when we first got together, probably like after the first year we had been together. So it's been about 13 years ago, 12 years ago. So
Okay,
that's
yeah.
about when we used to bowl on leagues.
Yeah.
And then Tim got an owie
It's
a
never been the
few
same.
years ago on his hand. When
Mm-hmm.
he was bowling one day, he threw the ball and felt something pop in his hand.
Yeah, all across the top part of it. And I still have random. That's
He still has issues
the
with
V
it.
Venom lotion works.
Oh
good
yeah,
for it.
they want to update.
I just thought about that too when we were talking about that.
So how is that working between the roll-on and the lotion? Which one do you like better, or are they the same? What do you feel about them?
the lotion works a lot better and it lasts longer.
Okay, than the
'cause
roll-on.
Than the roll-on.
Okay.
The roll-on gives you a quick little temp relief, but it's not that long of a relief.
Not lasting.
No.
He tried the roll-on on me on my back. He didn't touch it.
No.
But I had a major.
It was deep inside there.
I had
so.
a major strain because Tanya's been working out with her daughter 3 days a week, and so yeah, I had a strain.
Yep, in her shoulder blade area, and it was deep inside there.
Yeah.
So, but the roll-on is good for, like, I would say moderate strains and stuff like that, but the lotion lasts really good and stuff. I mean, there used to be these pills we got that we cannot get no more.
No, they stopped them.
yeah.
They used to come in from I don't know where, nor do I care, but
No.
they worked
I mean,
for his hand. It was like
almost
the
immediately.
only thing, and he's had prescription drugs. He's been to the little what's the doctor called?
the
The
orthopedic.
orthopedist.
Yeah.
Anything he got from that wasn't working. And I read online about these pills. They were called Umary, Umary. I found them. They were like $30 some a bottle. I didn't care.
No.
You only took one a day. He tried to take like one every few days. And they worked. He had zero pain. Well,
Zero.
somebody said they didn't like it coming into the U.S. anymore, so you can't get them anymore.
And then I just milked the little bottle that we have whenever it gets too
Yeah,
bad.
he's just been limping that bottle along.
So, but the bee venom lotion itself, I rub it in the mornings, and I maybe late in the afternoon I'll do another dose on it or something
Yeah.
like that. Some days I don't even have to do another dose at all and everything with my
Really?
hands. So, but if I don't use it at all for days, which I fell off and not using it at all,
Of course.
it starts,
course.
the pain starts coming back and everything in my hands.
So you recommend the lotion, not really the
Yes.
roll-on, if you're gonna buy it.
I did go ahead and order the roll-on and the lotion, and I even got the under the eye. They actually make
Somebody else told me in the
Yep,
comments
so
that
I
they
got-
do the under the eye
I got
one.
that too, just because it was actually only like $1.74 or something like that for it. So I
Somebody
said-
else told me they do the under the eye one.
So I got those coming too and stuff, but I wanted to go in and get it just if it did work. I didn't want to run out and then have to wait forever for it and stuff.
I
You
know.
that's the thing with it too. So, but anyway, back to the bowling
Oh, yeah.
thing. So we went bowling a few weeks ago and
We did.
no issues at all with my hand. Everything was going good with that. So I
We
figured
like-
buy some bowling stuff.
We like to get back into it.
You know,
I love
so-
bowling. I'm not great at it, but I like it.
I used to be good at it, but it's,
Tim is a good bowler.
I'm way out of all the.
He was a
units.
good bowler, but we are way out of practice.
And
Even when I was a good bowler, I was only bowling like a 155. That's Tanya at a good bowler.
well, with all the way things have changed, patterns have changed, rules have changed,
Yeah.
everything. Because one of my techs under me, he's a 2 to 3 league bowler. A lot of competition, so he's been keeping me up with some of the new stuff and everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that changed too.
Yeah.
But one of the things, so this is just a rag. It's got the nice grips on the one side, just so you can wipe the oil off your ball and everything. It's really nice. I paid
Oh, that holds on to your hand pretty good.
Yep, $3.50 for that one there. So now the one thing I've never used before, I've seen people use these a lot, even when we were bowling, but I just never understood them. I guess you can say because I never had this issue. But after the last time we went bowling and on your slide foot, trying to put too much pressure on it, it grips. So
Stops you mid slide.
yes, and I'm used to having slides that would go all the way because that's how my shoes used to be and everything and stuff. And so I was talking to that tech of mine, and he lives by. He actually has 5 or 6 of them in his bag just in case one messes up or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's actually the shoe coverings to help give you full slide and everything. So, and it was only $2.65
Yeah.
for these. So, and it just wraps around your ankle. You know, it's elastic around your front of your shoe, and it's very slick on the bottom, as you can see.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
gonna give you a good slide and everything. So I can't wait to go out and try that now and see if that makes a difference and stuff.
We'll
so.
go on a Wednesday because we get like food and bowling like super cheap all in one.
I thought that was Monday through Friday.
Oh, I thought it was only on Wednesday.
No, I think it's Monday through Friday.
Oh shoot! Well, we
But-
need to go.
You know, we'll have to look at it again. Maybe they've changed the rules again too. So.
Yeah, we got a nice.
But yeah,
bowling
so I
alley.
mean,
and it has good food.
yes, they do have actually good food for a bowling alley.
I know.
I'm surprised too.
They do.
But you're looking at $6 for a slide and the pads. They actually,
And a daiquiri shop.
I actually got a glove coming that I've ordered off of there for bowling gloves and
Okay.
everything too. So
Yeah. All
know,
right,
can't
look
beat
at
it,
that.
you know.
That is a good deal though.
trying to,
Yeah, the last time we went, there was another bowler that was next to us, and you could tell that he was a league bowler.
Yeah.
And Tim was talking to him too, and he had that on his shoe too.
Yeah.
So Tim was asking him about. He's like, "Do you like that?" The guy's like, "Yeah, I can't bowl without it."
and he was a fellow Buckeye too, so which kind of worked out.
They talked forever.
He actually graduated.
Luckily, the rest of the family was there, so that I had somebody else to still talk to him, because he was over there yapping, which is unusual
Yeah,
for my
I don't
husband.
know. I
that
stay
is-
to myself.
That's an introvert right there. We are polar opposites. Introvert, extrovert. I don't give a crap. I'll say whatever to whoever. I'll talk your ear off. I don't care. I'll let you talk to me too. I hope I love these. Because they came in lots of other colors. I think I looked today and I think it came in 5 colors total. These are the type of shorts that I love. I only
Not the
paid
booty shorts you got last
not
time.
booties. These are shorts that I'll wear out. that aren't jean shorts. I paid $3.22 for these. They looked longer because y'all know I'm not wearing short shorts anywhere. This pair is tan. These are almost like a workout short, but you could wear regular t-shirts with them and get by with it as well with sandals, I'm pretty sure. So they're normally not $3.22 though. I think they're like $7. But I got the thing saying something in your cart is cheaper. And then you click the link and it takes you to your cart. So here they are. I hope they're stretchy in the waist. They do have a drawstring that actually works. So it's not like a faker. It's not just for like decoration.
It's not an imitation drawstring.
No, it has this back pocket back here for like if these were like runner shorts or whatever, which you could use these to work out in too if you wanted to. But I wear like longer t-shirts anyway. So you're not really going to know that these are like that type of short. And then the side pockets are zippered too.
I like the zipper tabs on those too. They're not that big, bulky.
I know. Yeah, they're just the little jiggle ones, whatever you call those. I don't know. But these, I'm hoping they fit my thighs. And I know I've lost weight. But I have thick thighs, y'all.
How did that go again?
I know I've lost weight. Look, I have thick thighs and a big butt. So I don't care. I could lose another 30 pounds and I would still have thick thighs and a big butt.
And I'll drink to that.
He said, I'll drink to that. So.
Speaking of that, it still has a smoke taste still too after we've been done. It still has
Does it?
Yeah. Just not a flavor smoke taste.
So it has the 3 pockets. They look like this. But they have the longer inseam, which is what I want. I'd say that's a minimum of like 5 to probably 6 inch inseam, which is, I'm good with that. So I'll try these on for you, me and the Temu model as usual, but these did come in like 5 different sizes. So if they fit, which I'm hoping they will. Oh, I think I bought a large too. Hang on. I did. I bought a size large.
It's a long tag.
Look, I feel like they're trying to be like Lululemon over here
Yeah.
with this long tag. They're 92% polyester and 8% spandex. Oh, that's nice. It says, live your greatness on there.
Control
Right there.
what you can control.
That's right. So yeah, I like them. I need some tan shorts. So yeah, I'll try these on and I'll put one in my cart at a time and see if I can keep getting them cheaper.
Well, we get into summertime, so you know.
I know, it's not gonna, I know.
And Temu does go by way of the holidays.
They sure
or
do.
The seasons, I should say.
Sure do. Okay, so most of my, don't look at my Crocs. So most of my t-shirts are like long like this, which is how, I mean, I like baggy t-shirts, but, and I have 0 tan on these legs. But I don't know. I don't know if maybe I just need a smaller size. These are a large. This is what they look like. They do, I do like the band. And then, of course, it has the pockets. They are not, like, flattering whatsoever. Shut up. But as far as comfort-wise and, I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just need a smaller size. Because they don't look that bad with my shirt down, really.
Which is the way you gotta wear it.
Which is how I would wear them. But I don't know. What do you think? You don't like them. I can tell by his face he doesn't like them. I'll probably just keep these for workout shorts because they were so cheap. I only paid $3 something for them. But it's probably not like what I wanted them for, which is to wear out. Right?
Yep. I mean, you don't know until you buy.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if I'll have this hooked up by the time this video comes out to
Okay.
test it and everything, but by the next video, I will give a review on this. So basically what this is a KBM switch.
Yeah, because Tim's leaving.
For
I
less
said
than
he
24
doesn't.
hours.
I said he doesn't fly out much, but he's only going to be gone for less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
However, the video comes out Tuesday night,
Right.
so
This is it's a 4K, 2K, HDMI, USB, KBM switch, keyboard, video, and mouse.
I had no idea.
I see the like look on your face in the corner of my eye.
No clue. I needed an explanation.
I only paid $6.48 for this. I'm trying to get away on my computer desk because I have my personal computer and plus I have my work computer, but I want to share the same keyboard and mouse. I'm not worried about the same monitors because I have 5 monitors.
A lot.
2 are for my, well, it used to be 3 for my personal and 2 for my work, but I changed
Now
it to
it's
3.
the opposite.
It's opposite and stuff. But I wanted to be able to also be able to share USB drives too and external drives. So this has allowed me to do that. For $6.48 though, it was definitely well worth the try. We'll do close up on this real quick too, because you'll see that it has one HDMI output, but then it has the PC 1, and then a USB-C to PC2 also. Then of course all your 4 USB 3.0s in the front, or maybe the 3.1s. No, the 3.0s. And then it has the button in the front, this little quick button, so you can actually change in between whichever computer you're wanting to share that device
hopefully
on.
that works for you.
So I am hoping this works really good. I got long enough USB-C cables to go to both computers and everything. And then, like I said, for under $7, actually really under $10, it's a great deal. It is. It's well made.
Looks,
yeah, it's well made.
Oh yeah,
So.
I thought it was like super cheesy, but it's really not.
It's almost like an aluminum metal, whatever you want to see on the outside.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it says you're supposed to be able to share up to 2 monitors, and then plus all your other accessory peripherals off of that. So by looking at it, it should work great, but I will definitely give you a review next week and let you know. Probably we'll do a video hookup inside it for next week's video.
Yeah, so you
know.
guys can see next week for sure.
Yep. So
I know inquiring minds will want to know if that works.
exactly. And I don't know what's got into me here probably lately, because that's what the majority of the stuff in my cart is, all computer stuff. And I used to build computers a lot in the past.
You did.
And
You did that a lot, like before we met, really.
and I just
And then I take up all his time now. He doesn't have time for all that.
no.
I'm a mess.
And I don't regret one bit of it either.
I'm
one minute lost.
I'm a mess.
But they have a lot of newer computer stuff that I have never messed around with. Case in point, solid state drives and all that stuff and everything. And that's what's all in my cart right now, because I'm looking at probably fixing my stuff up a little bit better than the way it is.
Oh.
So I've hooked it up temporarily here. Right now I got it on my work computer. As you can see, the mouse is moving around over here, all the way across. If I press the button, you hear it ding, and now my mouse is over here on this one, moving around.
Okay.
So it
nice.
works exactly the way it's supposed to. It even reads my other USB drive and all that stuff too and everything.
Yeah. You think he has enough monitors?
Well, I can actually still send it to that one if I wanted to.
That's funny. So yeah, it's working good for you then.
Yep. I know you're done. We have one more device here,
Yeah, one big one.
which is the same as we've shown probably
2 other times,
2 other times.
but it's worth every penny. And I know some of you have bought it too.
Yep. This one here.
I'm sure this company is loving us right now.
Yeah, exactly. This is our last one that we really needed.
Yeah.
I have a shelf coming for this one. We was in
Ooh, he's so mad.
I put it in my cart. I ordered it,
Paid for it.
paid for it. It said it shipped, and then all of a sudden, shipped by sea. Can I cancel it?
Because I told him, I said, hurry up and see if you could cancel it real fast.
I could not. Nope. Because I was hoping it was going to come about the same time we got this one in and everything. But it didn't work out that way. So that shelf is supposed to be in by the end of May.
How crazy is that?
If I would have known it was over there was one actually in the States that I could have paid would have ended up paying $1 more for it.
That's crazy
just to get it
too.
delivered here in the States. So, you may open this one up now, or
Yeah, because I mean, we always get different viewers.
Yeah,
We always have
yeah.
other viewers.
Mhm.
It's not like the same people watching all of our videos.
I know this is not a box cutter. It's a pair of scissors.
I know we're terrible,
Um,
but this does have streaming. It does have Bluetooth. Because we tried it before on the other one. It does have a remote. It does hook up to your what you call it remote.
The
also,
Fire Stick.
Remote also
Yeah,
hooks
it's
up to
actually
it.
when you sync your Fire Stick to it, it actually shows the name of this company. So,
Yeah.
which I was very shocked about.
Me
that.
too. This thing is legit.
So it comes with a cheater guide. So if you wanted to do a wall
Mount.
attachment on there,
Which it comes with all the mounts for it too.
all the different mounts for it, the remote, comes with a set of batteries. It even comes with a fiber cable as well too.
But didn't you buy new fiber cables?
I did buy new fiber cables, yes.
And then here's the plug-in. Got it.
I think.
I know. Tanner. Where's she doing?
She's over here laying down. She's boxing.
There, you just hold on to it.
Yep,
And it's
this one.
shiny and pretty. It's not cheesy at all.
No, it's got the
But don't think that you could put this in like some ginormous
Oh,
room
no.
and get like major sound quality. This is for like bedrooms, offices, workout rooms, smaller workout rooms like ours,
Yeah.
not like some major
gym or anything like
Yeah.
that stuff. I mean,
But I mean, you could still hook up other stuff to this if you wanted to, couldn't you? Like
Oh, yeah.
other speakers and stuff to make it better, or no?
no,
No,
none of
this is basically just.
I saw that this company sells a external a separate subwoofer that's supposed to be attached, but I haven't gotten into it to see if you can actually link it up to this type, or if there's a certain one you need to link it up to. I haven't looked at it because I was actually thinking about just looking into that to see. But as far as they do make this that's got rear speakers and all that and everything too, but
Oh God!
this one here has got 4 speakers across the mount and then a small little sub right here in the center and everything. But it does have the HDMI, the fiber optic, the 3.5, the USB, and it is also Bluetooth, and it has the little aux cable port as well too. Very durable. It's not cheesy. It's got the non-slip grips on the bottom too. Both of our other ones, love them.
Yeah, I mean, he uses his all the time in the office, and then I use mine 3 days a week with Courtney. She's making me work out.
Yep. You know, so, and then this one's gonna go in our spare bedroom.
Yeah, because
Temporary.
it doesn't. That TV in there, you can't.
Oh,
it's
it's
terrible. It's terrible. Speaker on that thing.
most
I won't even
people-
turn it on. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
Most people will say the same thing. You know, with
Yeah.
a lot of TVs, the speakers are not made to be.
No, they want you to buy a
They want you to
sound
buy all
bar.
this, you know,
Yeah.
or the big entertainment systems or whatever and stuff. But no, for I think it's $42 is what its regular price is.
Which is still not bad.
No, it's not. And then I had it sit in my cart, and something in your cart went cheaper, and I went, I wonder if it's this, you know. And sure enough, I clicked on it. It's $29. Check out now.
Yeah, for real.
I didn't delay or anything and
For
stuff.
real.
So, but yeah, that's all I.
That's it. We're gonna hook this up for him,
Yeah, well, hook it up and everything.
so you guys can hear it again.
Yep, I'm gonna have to move the Fire Stick over to that room, but we can still get it
Oh,
all hooked up
yeah.
and everything.
That's
And
okay.
stuff. And then once the shelf comes, then we'll do the shelf and all that stuff at the end of May for.
That's so silly.
Yeah, it's
That is
crazy.
So silly. Sounds good, just like all the other ones.
Yeah, there's actually a big difference between the movie one and the music.
Oh, okay.
So that's the music side of things.
Okay.
If you notice on the movies, it gives you just a little bit.
Yeah, a
more.
little bit more oomph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but as you can see on the remote, you do have all your treble controls, your bass controls, and movie, music, and then dialogue. I don't know what that is, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess if we're just regular talking, like probably audio books or something like that, probably.
Oh, maybe.
So, and then of course our other stuff. So.
Nice. Works good.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of this Temu Tuesday, and we hope y'all have a great week coming up. And as always, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.